It was Zig Ziglar who once said, "People often say that motivation doesn't last. Well, neither does bathing. That's why we recommend it daily." Just as bathing is a daily necessity to keep us clean and fresh, so is motivation needed daily to keep our spirit high and our goals clear. Let's unravel this thought a bit more. Motivation, what is it? It's that inner drive, that push that encourages us to take action. It's the spark that ignites our desire to achieve something. Now, what about discipline? It's the structure, the routine that keeps us on track. It's the fuel that keeps the fire of our motivation burning. While motivation and discipline seem different, they are two sides of the same coin. Both are vital in our journey to success, complementing each other in a unique dance. Motivation sparks the desire, discipline fuels the action. As we dive deeper into this topic, remember Ziglar's words. Motivation and discipline are a daily necessity, not a one-off event. Motivation is often the spark that ignites action. It's the reason we get out of bed in the morning. It's the driving force behind our goals and dreams. Picture it as a flame, igniting the fire within us to strive, to reach out, to act. This fiery force can propel us towards our goals, infusing our lives with a sense of purpose and direction. But here's the thing about motivation. While it can be incredibly powerful, it also has its limitations. Its intensity can be as fleeting as a shooting star, brilliant one moment and gone the next. This is the reality of motivation. It can be inconsistent, whimsical, and unreliable, leaving us stranded halfway to our goals. That's why motivation alone isn't enough. While it ignites the fire, it's not always there to keep it burning. This is where discipline steps in. Motivation can be a powerful force, but it's not always reliable. That's where discipline comes in. If motivation is the spark, then discipline is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. It's what keeps us going when motivation wanes. Discipline is like the silent engine that powers our journey towards our goals. Unlike motivation, which can be fleeting and often depends on our mood, discipline is steady and reliable. It's the thing that gets us out of bed early in the morning to hit the gym, or makes us sit down to work on that project even when we don't feel like it. Discipline is the key to consistency. It's what allows us to keep going, day in and day out, even when the going gets tough. It's the reason some people manage to achieve their long-term goals, while others fall by the wayside. Discipline, in many ways, is the real secret to success. It's often more reliable than motivation, more consistent, and ultimately more rewarding. Discipline is often the key to long-term success, but how can we strike a balance between motivation and discipline? Striking the right balance between motivation and discipline can be tricky, but it's crucial to achieving our goals and dreams. The first step is setting clear, attainable goals. Having a target to aim for gives both our motivation and discipline a direction. Next, establish a routine. This is where discipline really shines. It's the framework that puts our motivation to work. It's like a riverbed guiding the flow of water towards the ocean. But we must also find ways to keep our motivation burning. This could be through celebrating small victories, surrounding ourselves with positivity, or simply reminding ourselves why we started in the first place. Remember, motivation is the spark that ignites action, while discipline is the fuel that keeps the fire burning. They are two sides of the same coin, and we need both to achieve success. Remember, it's not about choosing between motivation and discipline. It's about using both to your advantage. Thank you for watching, and as always, keep striving for improvement.